The global supply chain is in flux. The intricate web of production and distribution that spans continents is undergoing significant changes, driven by economic, political, and social factors. For decades, China reigned supreme as the world's factory floor. Its vast network of factories and efficient production lines made it the go-to destination for manufacturing. Now, cracks have appeared in that dominance. Economic slowdowns, rising costs, and geopolitical tensions have started to shift the landscape. The U.S., seeking to diversify its supply lines, is looking for alternatives. American companies are exploring new regions to mitigate risks and ensure stability in their supply chains. India, with its vast potential, has emerged as a prime contender. Its strategic location, growing infrastructure, and favorable policies make it an attractive option for global manufacturers. This shift is driven by a confluence of factors. Economic trends, policy changes, and the need for more resilient supply chains are all playing a role in this transformation. The US-China trade war highlighted the risks of over-reliance on a single source. Tariffs and trade barriers have made companies rethink their strategies. Rising labor costs in China have also eroded its competitive edge. As wages increase, the cost benefits that once made China so attractive are diminishing. India, with its young, cost-effective workforce, presents a compelling alternative. The country boasts a large pool of skilled and semi-skilled workers ready to take on new challenges. The Make in India initiative, launched in 2014, signals the country's ambition to become a global manufacturing powerhouse. With government support and a focus on innovation, India is positioning itself as the next big hub for manufacturing. Additionally, India's burgeoning tech sector and startup ecosystem are contributing to this shift. The synergy between technology and manufacturing is creating new opportunities for growth and development. International investors are taking notice. Business conferences and foreign delegations are increasingly focusing on India's potential, signaling a growing confidence in the country's capabilities. With continued economic reforms and policy support, India is well on its way to becoming a key player in the global manufacturing arena. The future looks promising as the country gears up to take on new challenges and opportunities. The US-China trade war, ignited during the Trump administration, exposed the vulnerabilities of a China-centric supply chain. Tariffs and trade barriers disrupted global commerce, forcing businesses to rethink their sourcing strategies. Beyond trade tensions, China's rising labor costs have chipped away at its competitive advantage. As Chinese wages increase, manufacturing in China becomes less appealing, particularly for labor-intensive industries. The U.S., seeking to reduce its trade deficit and bolster domestic manufacturing, is actively seeking alternative production bases. India possesses several key advantages in the race to become the next global manufacturing hub. Its young and burgeoning workforce provides a vast labor pool. With a median age of 28, India boasts a demographic dividend that China, with its aging population, can no longer match.
Moreover, the Indian government has implemented policies to attract foreign investment and boost manufacturing. The Make in India initiative, with its focus on ease of doing business and infrastructure development, aims to create a conducive environment for global companies. Tax incentives and streamlined regulations further sweeten the deal for foreign investors.
Despite its advantages, India still faces significant challenges in its quest to become a manufacturing powerhouse. Infrastructure bottlenecks, particularly in transportation and logistics, remain a major impediment. Inadequate road and rail networks hinder the efficient movement of goods, driving up costs and delaying deliveries.
Bureaucratic red tape and cumbersome regulations further complicate matters. Navigating the labyrinthine approval processes and securing the necessary permits can be a daunting task for businesses, particularly foreign investors unfamiliar with the local landscape. Addressing these infrastructural and bureaucratic hurdles is crucial for India to realize its manufacturing potential.
Section 5. Green shoots of progress. Tech giants take root in India. Despite the challenges, there are encouraging signs of progress.
Global tech giants, recognizing India's potential, have begun shifting production to the subcontinent.
Apple, for instance, has ramped up iPhone production in India, seeking to diversify its supply chain beyond China.
Samsung, another electronics behemoth, has invested heavily in India, establishing one of its largest smartphone manufacturing facilities in the world near Delhi.
These investments demonstrate growing confidence in India's ability to support large-scale, high-tech manufacturing operations.
Section 6. The Make in India Vision, a work in progress. The initiative, which was launched with much fanfare, aims to position India as a global manufacturing powerhouse. The Make in India initiative, launched in 2014, was a bold step towards transforming the economic landscape of the country. It was envisioned as a way to boost the manufacturing sector, which had long been overshadowed by the services sector. Represents a bold vision to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. The initiative seeks to create an environment conducive to investment, foster innovation, enhance skill development, and build best-in-class manufacturing infrastructure.
The program aims to attract foreign investment, boost domestic manufacturing, and create millions of new jobs. By opening up key sectors to foreign direct investment, the initiative hopes to bring in much-needed capital and technology, and create millions of new jobs. This is crucial for a country with a burgeoning young population, where job creation is a top priority. The initiative also focuses on improving the ease of doing business in India, making it simpler for companies to set up and operate. While progress has been made, there are still challenges to overcome. The vision is still unfolding, and the journey is far from complete. The government has introduced several reforms to streamline processes and reduce bureaucratic hurdles. The vision is still unfolding. Continuous efforts are being made to upgrade infrastructure, enhance skill development, and foster innovation. The initiative is a dynamic process, evolving with the changing needs of the economy.
Infrastructure development, a key pillar of the Make in India program, is gradually gaining traction. Significant investments are being made in building new highways, ports, and industrial corridors. New highways are being built, ports are being expanded, and industrial corridors are being established. These developments are crucial for improving connectivity and reducing logistics costs, which are vital for a thriving manufacturing sector. And industrial corridors are being established. These corridors are designed to create integrated industrial ecosystems, providing companies with the necessary infrastructure and support to thrive.
However, the pace of improvement needs to accelerate to keep up with the demands of a rapidly growing economy and ambitious manufacturing targets. The government, industry, and other stakeholders must work together to address the challenges and ensure the success of the Make in India initiative. The vision is grand, and the journey is ongoing, but with sustained effort and collaboration, the goal of transforming India into a global manufacturing hub can be achieved.
Section 7. Can India truly replace China? A question of scale and speed.
Whether India can fully replace China in the global supply chain is a complex question with no easy answers. The global supply chain is a vast and intricate network, and China's role in it has been cemented over decades. India, with its burgeoning economy and youthful workforce, certainly has the potential to rise as a significant player. However, the transition is not straightforward. China, with its massive industrial base, skilled workforce, and established infrastructure, remains a formidable competitor. The country has invested heavily in technology, logistics, and education, creating a robust ecosystem that supports its manufacturing prowess. This ecosystem is not just about factories. It includes supply chains, research and development centers, and a network of suppliers and distributors.
Replacing China is not simply about finding a substitute, it's about replicating an entire ecosystem. This means building infrastructure, fostering innovation, and creating a skilled workforce that can meet the demands of modern manufacturing. It also involves establishing reliable supply chains and ensuring that all components of the manufacturing process are seamlessly integrated.
India's success will depend on its ability to address its infrastructural deficits, streamline regulations, and create a business environment that is conducive to growth. The government has already taken steps in this direction with initiatives like Make in India and the development of industrial corridors. However, these efforts need to be scaled up significantly. Additionally, India must focus on skilling its workforce at an unprecedented scale and speed. Vocational training programs and partnerships with educational institutions can play a crucial role in this. The aim should be to create a workforce that is not only skilled but also adaptable to the changing demands of the global market. While the potential is undoubtedly there, the path ahead is long and arduous. India has the advantage of a large young population and a growing domestic market. However, it must overcome challenges such as bureaucratic red tape, inconsistent policies, and infrastructural bottlenecks to truly emerge as a global manufacturing hub. The world is watching to see if India can seize this opportunity and become the next manufacturing titan. The stakes are high, and the journey will require concerted efforts from both the public and private sectors. If India can navigate these challenges successfully, it could very well position itself as a formidable alternative to China in the global supply chain. Section 8. The future of global supply chains, beyond binary choices. The narrative of India replacing China in the global supply chain, while compelling, may be too simplistic. The reality is likely to be more nuanced. The future of global manufacturing is unlikely to be a zero-sum game where one country completely supplants another. Instead, we are likely to witness the emergence of more diversified and resilient supply chains. Companies burned by the vulnerabilities of over-reliance on a single source are seeking to spread their risks. This could lead to a multipolar manufacturing landscape where India, along with other emerging economies, plays a significant role alongside China.
Section 9. A new era of multipolar manufacturing. The quest for alternative manufacturing hubs is not merely about finding cheaper labor or reducing reliance on China.
It's about building more resilient, diversified, and adaptable supply chains that can withstand geopolitical shocks, economic fluctuations, and unforeseen disruptions.
In this new era of multipolar manufacturing, India has a unique opportunity to leverage its strengths. A young workforce, a large domestic market, and a government committed to economic growth to become a major player on the global stage.
The world is watching to see if India can rise to the challenge.